Say your prayers is one of the cutest tricks ever. You can teach prayers either on your arm or on an object like a chair, a bench or a pole. When teaching prayers, it helps if your dog already knows how to do paws up. For this video, I'll be teaching Bella prayers on my arm. The first thing I need Bella to do is put her paws up on my arm. As soon as Bella puts her paws up, I click and reward. At first, your dog may just put one paw up or just paw at your arm. Still click and reward any effort towards putting paws up. Then you can gradually ask for more by encouraging your dog, pat your arm, and you could also lure him up with a treat. Work on the paws up until your dog is doing paws up and staying there. So at first, you may need to work on this for a few sessions. This is when knowing paws up beforehand is beneficial. So first of all, I would hold out my arm and good girl. As soon as she moves any movement towards putting her paws up, put one paw up, put both paws up, click reward. Right, go back, go back, go back. Good girl. Bella obviously knows how to do prayers, so she's preempting. Good girl. Once I have a reliable paws up, I lower Bella's head down between her paws by putting the treat underneath and in between her paws. I click and reward as soon as Bella puts her head down. Even if she just dips her nose down, I still click any effort towards head down. Your timing must be spot on, as it's important to click and reward while your dog's head is down, so you're reinforcing the position, and make sure you release the treat underneath between the paws as the reward. It's important that at that stage you give the reward, when you click you give the reward while the dog's head is still in the position, so you want to reward underneath. If you have the reward held over here and you click, the dog's going to put the head up and look for the reward, and therefore it's going to think, oh, the behaviour is put the head down, lift the head up. So it's important that you give the reward underneath while the dog's head is still in position, and that finishes the behaviour. So up while the dog's down, click reward. Good girl. Paws up, head under, click and reward in position. Good girl. Paws up, head under, click, release the reward. Good girl. Just a note, be careful with your clicker if you are holding it close to your dog's ears like I do in the video. The clicker I use is a soft tone clicker which Bella is very desensitized to, so it doesn't bother her. But if your dog is new to clicker training or has sensitive ears, I would advise holding the clicker in the other hand or just using a verbal marker. Practice getting your dog's head down between its paws. This may take a few sessions, as some dogs find it hard to take their focus away from you and put their head down. Some common problems. The dog takes its paws off to try and get the treat. You will need to work more on getting a solid paws up and having some duration and consistency so that your dog can reliably keep his paws up for more than a few seconds. Another common problem. The dog puts head down but then puts it straight back up to look for the treat. Improve your timing and click as soon as the head goes down, before he has a chance to lift his head up, and make sure you give the treat underneath between his paws. That way he will know where his reward is coming from and not look for it. So once I have Bella putting her head down consistently, I can start to ask for duration. I do that by withholding the click for 1 second. Work on increasing the duration slightly, so I might wait 1 second more before I click and give the reward. Back, paws up, under. Good girl. Paws up. Good girl. So now I have a bit of duration, I can fade the lure. I do that by pretending to have a treat in my hand, still clicking for head down but reward from the pouch. I pretend that I've got a treat to lure it under, click, then get the reward. Good girl. Good girl. And again, as you can see, I'm asking for a little second more duration. Good girl. Before I click and reward. Good girl. Go back, back, Now I have a consistent head down, I can fade out my hand as a lure. The way I do that is to ask for paws up and just wait, giving Bella a chance to think and make the decision of putting her head down. If you feel your dog is struggling and doesn't put his head down after a few seconds, then don't let that lead to frustration. Go back a step and work more on luring his head down for a few more sessions. What I prefer to do is just wait and see if she offers the behaviour first. Yes, good girl. Bella knows how to do it, so she would offer that behaviour. But you might have to wait a second or two. If your dog just sits there with its paws on your arm and doesn't offer the behaviour, then just take a step back, get your lure again, get your treat again and lure their head under. It just means that you've moved on too quickly. Good girl. Once I have a consistent head down without a lure, I can add a cue. To do that, I say my cue, say your prayers, before I give any visual cues, i.e. putting my arm up. Bella obviously already knows how to do this trick, so she is preempting me a bit and starting to offer the trick before I say the cue. Bella, go back. Say your prayers. Good girl. Go back. Say your prayers. Go back. Say your prayers. Say your prayers. Thanks for watching. I hope you have fun teaching prayers and don't forget to post your videos on the Bella's Tricks Club.